Alrighty guys, so this video is basically just going to be what rogues you should use for ranked mode. I would say like for a good team, first off you definitely need some sort of like fragger, someone who's going to go out and get just a bunch of kills. So this person, they're going to need to, be good at placing high on the leaderboards. They're going to need to have good elims, good downs. They're going to basically be, if you looked at the stats, you'd say, yeah, they're carrying the team. But obviously other positions are important as well. The next position I'd say is like some sort of defense. So when I say defense, I mean, so I'm going to say a bunch of names, and you're going to be like, okay, like half of those sound like defense. But when I say defense, I mean like Vi, Ronin, even Phantom. Um, and Anvil, obviously. But the people who can hold down an objective, not just an objective, people who can hold down a spot and not let anyone by, like not let anyone through. That's what I think of when I think of a defender. I think of someone who can watch the flank, or like watch a wall, or someone who's willing to stand still and just wait for someone to try to peek the corner. And so like basically their job is going to be to make sure that no one gets the jump on the team, and that you're able to like and that as a team, like, yeah, you're not like thrown off guard. So like putting it in front of walls, or uh like throwing Ronin's knife at a like in an impasse, like where people are like have to cross through. um and just things like that can really be really helpful as a defender. Yeah, so like I said, Anvil is probably the best because he can literally stop anyone from coming through. Ronin, I think, would be probably the second. If you use her right. Vi can be decent, I guess. With the poison, because I feel like it just kind of scares everyone. Like no one's, but it runs out is the problem. So you just have to time it well. But it's cool that she has two of them. That is actually pretty helpful too. I guess Trench. It's super loud. Anyone trying to come through, so it'll definitely alert to flanking. So if you just throw the barbed wire behind him, he'd be able to see, uh, exactly who's behind him. Um, then I'd say, um, after that, you're gonna need, I'd say, like a sniper. So this is in case people are camping. You're just looking for angles. You want a sniper just that way, because in demolition, that's like an insta, like, boom, you hit a headshot, game over. Like they just lost a player unless they get a revive. So obviously that's Fixer or Phantom. um so yeah, just using that sniper and just hitting those headshots, um that can be super super important in a team, because like as long as like they have to be willing to just stand still, and not stand still, but like sit under a cover and um, wait for them to peak, and they have to hit their shots. So that's an important job, as well. That's the sniper. That's an actual like a role that probably doesn't need too much explaining, but basically they just want to stop anyone from coming through. Um, Basically just keep them on their toes and not do anything stupid. Then I'd say, after that, you need a Saint or a Dahlia, and that's for like reviving, someone who can revive their teammates, and yeah, they can revive their teammates. They can keep them, from getting uh finished. That way, like even if they do have a good, even if the other team has a good sniper, like Phantom or Fixer, um there's still a chance, as long as they can get behind like a barrier, that they can get revived by their teammates. Um, and I think that Dahlia probably is a better uh, support rogue. Um, she's probably going to be the one that you're going to want on your team. So I'd say probably the best possible team would be maybe a Lancer, or someone you could use as a fragger. So Lancer, Chalk, something like that. Um, and then like Anvil, or maybe Vi or Ronin. Like Anvil, I say Anvil or Ronin. And then after that, I'd say So it'd be like I'd say Lancer, Anvil, um, Phantom. I guess I don't know. I guess probably Fixer actually. I think Fixer is probably a better sniper than Phantom. I haven't never actually used him. The shooting range is not up, and I do not have enough mastery points to buy him yet. Um, so yeah, I'd say so like I said, Lancer, um, Anvil, and then uh, Fixer, and then Dahlia. That would be the probably the best ranked team. Um, but yeah, you guys mix it up. Do things that you know how to do. So if people have guns that you prefer, it's okay to throw in like a little bit of change, and they don't have to be exactly like that team. Like instead of a sniper, you could have like an intel, which is what my original plan for a ranked team would be. So like when I say intel, I mean like Dallas or Talon, how he's able to ping his enemies and um, show the team where people are, like those things, just to give the rest of his team upper hands. So that is probably the best ranked teams. Those are the teams that you're probably going to want to have. Those are the characters and rogues that you're going to want to have on your ranked team. Um, that's what I'm going to hope I get on my ranked team. And so what I would say is, yeah, just try that out.